Sometimes when we get the impression that a child has very low self-confidence, when it has a very low self-esteem, we have the urge that we have to do something. And sometimes parents or grown-ups tend to overpraise the child. For example, if it paints a nice picture, you say, "Wow, you are such a good painter." Or if it solves a difficult problem, we tend to say, "Oh, you are so intelligent, you are so clever." And all these praises are praises of the person. So instead of saying, "Well, you did a really good job," or instead of saying, "This picture you painted is really good," we praise the whole person of the child. And this can in fact be quite problematic. Take for example the results of a study by Brummelmann and colleagues published in 2014, in which children got to work on some tasks that were quite easy, and one group was praised by saying, "You are great," whereas the other group was praised by saying, "You did a great job." So again, one group was praised for their personality and the other group was praised for their effort. But later on the children were given a more difficult task in which they did not succeed. And it turned out that those children who had low self-esteem and whose personality had been praised by saying, "You are so great," experienced much more shame. And the reason probably is that they had learned if you do something good or if you do something bad, then your personality is at stake. So if you don't succeed, this means that you are not a good person. And similar results could be shown in a very famous study by Müller and Dweck in 1998, in which children again had to work on quite difficult tasks, and they received the feedback that they had solved about 80% of the tasks, and they were told, "You must be very talented." In another group, they were told, "Wow, you must have put in a lot of effort." And again, it turned out that later on, when they had to solve more difficult tasks and they did not succeed, those children who were told, "You must be so talented," later on, when they were given new tasks, they did not want to learn something new, and they in fact were worse at solving the tasks. So if you want to do something for the self-esteem, for the self-confidence of children, you should not praise their personality. It's much more better if you say, "Oh, really good job. Obviously you concentrated really hard." Or it's better to say, "Oh, you must have put in a lot of effort." Or you say, "Oh, you found a really creative solution to the problem." Because in this way the children learn that if they succeed or if they don't succeed, it doesn't mean that their personality is at stake. It doesn't mean that you are a really good or a really bad person, but it just means that they were good or not that good at one task. And if you tell them, "Well, you found a really creative way to solve the problem," they learn that it really matters with what they come up. And it does not matter that much if they are talented or if they are not that much talented. And in this way you promote a so-called growth mindset. I hope you found this really interesting. Today we are inside in the university building because it's obviously raining really hard outside, and I hope next time we can go outside again, and if you want, we will see you next time.